Hi, welcome to this video, day 24th of May. It's Monday. We're looking at trend trading reversals today. And I want to look at the Canadian dollar in three pairs. I'll look at USD CAD, Euro CAD and GBP CAD. We'll go over to the charts in just a moment. Now, over the last few months, the Canadian dollar has been the strongest major currency. Speculators are heavily long. We're looking now for the bullish sentiment to peak and basically for the Canadian dollar to have a really good move to the downside. Now, in terms of the trade setups and the charts, we're going to go and take a look at them right now. But just before we do so, please do keep in mind it is my view as of this specific moment in time. It could, of course, change in line with the market action and conditions. If you want all our trading techniques and also our daily technical sentiment analysis of 14 Forex pairs, including the three we're going to look at right now, you can just click on the link beneath this video and get live access to our member center. You can also check out our Recommended Regulated ECN broker. Follow us on Facebook and join our Facebook group of traders. Right, let's go and take a look at the trade setups. We'll look at USD CAD first of all. Before I look at the important levels of support and resistance, just want to look at speculative positioning in the CAD. Right, we are on the COT Net Traders positions, which is a free report from the CFTC each week, and it's our favourite sentiment tool. Now, in terms, if you want to learn more about it, there is a video on our channel called COT Net Traders Positions. You can just go and look it up. Here, I'm just going to go through in brief how we use the report. Now, in terms of the two groups to look at, we've got commercials in red. They're hedgers. They're considered the smart money at big turning points, okay? Then you got the large speculators in green. They're basically hedge funds, big managed money funds, okay? Then you got the small speculators. Small speculators for us are irrelevant. We know what the commercials are doing against the large speculators. Now, in terms of this chart, it is CAD USD. It's always foreign currency first. On the COT Net Traders positions, we of course trade USD CAD, but it's giving us an idea of what speculators are doing against commercials behind the chart. What you can see is speculators just continue buy over the last few weeks. They built up their biggest long position in over a year, and the commercial smart money has dropped heavily short against them. So it's the biggest divergence in over a year. Now, when you're using this report, you're looking for big divergences, okay? I'm not looking to trade every twist and turn of the chart. The important point to keep in mind with the COT is the commercials are hedgers. They don't lose any money. They own the cash. So prices can overrun them in the short term a bit. It makes no difference to them, okay? It does, obviously, to us. We've got to use good money management. Now, in terms of this divergence, it's a big one, and we're coming in to a key level of monthly support in terms of USD CAD. Now, I just want to quickly look at the monthly chart to show the big level before we draw our levels of entry, stop, and target on the daily chart. Right, let's take a look at the monthly chart. Right, we're on USD CAD monthly chart, and you can see a really big downtrend that starts in 2020 and has basically followed through in 2021. But we're coming in to a big support zone in our view. You can see the tail over here, which we're testing, two bodies over here, and you've got two tails beneath that line up with the 120 round number. So the support zone is between 120, 120.50. If we can turn up and start to gain traction to the upside, we think the USD will have a really good rally to the upside. Right, let's go over to the daily chart. Right, USD CAD, the trend is down. You had a few minor retracements, then the big sell-off. Now you got kind of erratic sideways candle action. Now, in terms of, just before we do the levels, why are speculators sell on the CAD? Well, we have had risk on in the markets. Commodities have had their biggest rally over the last year in 40 years. Obviously, the CAD is a commodity currency. Also, Bank of Canada cutting back stimulus and seen as the first major central bank to raise rates going forward. Okay, on the other side, market sees the Fed remaining on hold, no rate hikes this year, and they'll continue to provide ample stimulus. Personally, we do not think that will happen. We think the Fed will hike this year. Done plenty of info on that on my Facebook page in the Facebook group, which you go and take a look at. I just think the good news is in for the CAD. We've already seen speculators heavily long the CAD, short the USD, whereas the commercial hedgers are building up USD long. So we are looking for a reversal, obviously, in USD CAD and speculators to get run on stop. Now, if you wanted to come into this pair, where would you do so? Just before I give my level of entry, I just want to look at this candle here, this red. Goes down to 120. There's no volume down here, no sellers. We come back up. Okay, we finish red on the day. Blue candle, red immediately back. This candle tail here, again, cannot get to this candle tail, and no real big volumes when we were at the lows. We come back, finish blue on the day, little red candle today. Last 2 days, just no real big action at all. I think selling is about to exhaust, and we're going to see the specs get run on stop. Where would you come into this pair if you wanted to do so? I think through there, 120, 140. We've already got a trade in this pair, and I'm looking to add, and that's my level. Trajectory there. So get through that double trend line. Where would you place your stop? Okay. Just behind this level here. I'd ignore those two tails if we break higher. Okay, stop here. Where could we run to? Well, if we look at the COT net traders positions, from our experience of it over the years, it points to a rally to at least 124 and a possible run on to 126. Obviously, got to manage the trade as it goes. But yeah, liking the look of it. We'll see what happens. But good, yeah, from our perspective, really good risk to reward on this pair, and it's one I'm really interested in at the moment, and also the other two we're going to look at right now. In terms of Euro CAD and GP CAD, I'm just going to do the charts from our members centre very quickly. You get the general gist. We expect the CAD to go down. Right, pair we're going to do first is Euro CAD. Euro CAD pop up to 152 where I've got my cursor, then we immediately fall back, then get kind of sideways trading here. Okay, now we've already got a position in at 147.20. I've got a double bottom here as my first support, this double bottom. A second support just risking 90 pips. I expect us to go up to 148. If we can run 148, I think we should follow through to at least 150 and possibly 152. The CAD just so overbought. So for us, really decent looking risk to reward trade. And so of course, in our view, is GBP CAD, which I'm just going to shift over to now. Now, in terms of GBP CAD, very, very bullish of the GBP on the commodity currencies generally. And it's motored up against the AUD and the NZD, but that hasn't been the case in this pair. After that nice move up there, big decline, a little bit of a rally, then another decline. To get long in off this double bottom, stopped out. We're now back in. Okay, slightly underwater on this trade, and we're going to break above 171 here, the round number. If we can get clear of that, actually I've just noticed a mistake I made. I put break back above 170.30. It should be 171.30. Clear of the round number. I'll correct that in a moment and do that in the member centre. But yeah, if we get through here, then a rally to 174, then 176. I really like the look of this trade setup. Level of support here, and then you got the round number, the two tails here, and our stop is back from that. If we break higher, we can bring our stop up. But this one looks really good to us as well. There's other CAD pairs you can look at to short the CAD. CAD JPY, for instance, looks a good risk to reward trade. AUD CAD long, NZD CAD long. CAD just generally overbought. So we'll see actually if it does correct. But yeah, that is the video for today. Thank you for watching it as usual. Take care and have a good day.